need some red cloth. That's what I need in my life. One of these had more danted cloth. Did I use all my more danted cloth? So much effort. And sure did all 4. Yes, well, let's see, I planted this when I started, so in a good 8 hours, I'll be able to make more. That flax farm. Yep. Like, it's not even only that. I think I filled most of the greenhouse with flax, and I filled most of that field over there with flax. Like, I've just been trying to get enough flax to make clothes for everybody basically since I started the game. Why not the whole horizon? Well, it took me a long time to find that much flax seeds. Flax as far as the eye can see. That's the dream. Going back to the Bach thing one last time. It was definitely automated. Such an issue that EU is even debating if such a thing should be permitted. Yeah. It's definitely, well, when it comes to classical music, I'm flat out outraged. But there are other things I'm like, I get where you're coming from. I don't know, there's so many there's so many things that they need to fix about copywriting. Luckily, AI is here to ruin everything for everyone. Pretty soon, everyone will just be using AI-generated music. 0 copyrights everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna go explore the dungeon a little more. Now that I've got ways to heal again. In fact, let's get these on the hot bar. Moosh said there was a bell down here, and I have no idea what a bell is or looks like. Not going down that way. Bells are butts. Well, now I definitely want to find one. Wholesome streamer. Do you prefer AI that mimics a random series of music all over with prompt or procedural generation like Google, like the Google Bach anniversary site? Now, I don't know what that is. Oh, Moosh, I can't find my way through your ridiculous tunnels. Do I have a pick on me? I do. Thank you. Good looking out. Come on, you can't hit me. You're just a basic drifter. Be sad to fall in a tiny pit and starve to death. I mean, there are a few of those. It's a generated sheet of music that's based on from an archive of what I believe is 300 original compositions of Bach's work. That sounds awesome. So let's see. I don't have that much experience with generated music. I believe No Man's Sky messed around with the idea, but I wouldn't say they nailed it. Some group generated every single possible melody on MIDI and open sourced it so no one can copyright any melody ever. That sounds nice. You can only copyright compositions, not just notes. Alright, this is starting to get way above my pay grade. I am not Music Man. I know very little of sounds. Speaking of being stuck in a little pit and starving to death. That poor little guy. This cave looks above your pay grade. Well, it is. Dang it. Alright. Let's head back up and try a different route. This is the most triggering mine you've ever seen. Yeah. I blame Moosh. Here we go. I've got a good feeling about this one. There's still somehow open halls. At one point, Moosh was trying to learn how prospecting picks work. And that brings us to what we're looking at right now. If I jump down there, I don't know if I'll ever be able to come back. Wait, have I been here? Boy, this must be frustrating to watch on stream. What do you tend to do when not progressing your game stage? Usually just build an ever-growing stone fortress? Well, I usually come up with goals for myself until I just can't do it anymore. Wait, what? Oh. I can't safely go down there, but I can go down here. I can see that mysterious shadowy figure I saw pass. You there, deep drifter. Come on, throw a rock at me, I dare you. I swear I was here five seconds ago. Yeah, I believe that. Medium fertility soil. This is a bad sign. I feel like somebody tried to escape purely vertically when I see that. Like I'm starting to get goosebumps. This became... Sounds like a bell? Did this just become a horror game? You were here when I got here. Yeah. This is not the iron mine. Or maybe it's connected. I don't know. Moosh's mines are a mess. I'm fairly sure Moosh's iron mine just goes straight to iron. I mean, I did make a bit of a mess of it, mining it out, but he cheated. He felt he had earned it, and it's true. We didn't have time to, like, look around for iron forever. Okay, I'm going lower. Hello, spooky figure. Just throw a rock at me. Can't wait for the lore update to this game. What was Moosh doing down here? Trying to make granite blocks? Alright. Hug the right wall. Nope. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave this place. But what I'm gonna do is go find a cave. And we'll go like spelunking, not in Moosh's madness mines. Seriously, is that spooky music a bell? Is that what this is? Or is this just the music that cues when you're underground? Speaking of starving in a hole, it's a very real possibility here. Alright. Whoop. Hello. Let's try to trend upwards. Figured out the key ingredient for horror music. Oh no. Oh no. Moosh. Moosh, no. Man, Automod sure likes to filter out the things you're trying to say to me. Usually if it's vaguely okay, it'll like give me the deciding vote. So you must be saying some real horrible things. Have I found any lore books or scrolls? Those are apparently the main source of the story. No? Oh, I'm about to go mad. Ooh, stairs. Alright. The thing I really appreciate are like the small pits. Like if I just go too fast, I die. No, that can't be right. I guess it's right. You know that class that uses a sword and shield? Automod thinks it's rude and wants it banned. Blackguard? You were asking if I had one in the shield? In the server? I think Moosh's original class was Blackguard. It feels wrong heading down to go up. So maybe I shouldn't do it? You need someone crafting swords and shields for the rest of you. Like you tailored clothes. Okay, well, there is... Moosh is the blacksmith. Bismuth ore. Dang. Fancy. This has got to be it. Okay, this doesn't gotta be it, but it feels like it. Okay, and now here's the stairs down again. Aha! It didn't look high enough. Now, this way. If I can spill a bit of lore, if not... yeah, go ahead and spill lore. We might not touch this game for quite some time. There are two writings by a name named Jonas Falks. He seemed to imply that killing people, he tried to help with rot. And whatever this golem thing is, having killed some of his workers. I'm trying not to straight up plagiarize, so I may be off. I mean, if they're in-game books, I will allow plagiarization here. What was that? Okay, that was a burnt out torch. Little jumpy. Alright, well, it's chalk, so I'm close to the surface now. And Moosh logged back in to bury me alive. Sounds like something he would do. You never trust him. We did it. We made it. Alright. So now, grab 64 tiles of dirt. I'll have some sleep, have some blueberry mush, and then go spelunking one last time. There's a good cave that's been near here that I've been curious to delve into. Good morning, Barry. You look so beautiful, so majestic. I led these people down here, down to these hellish depths, and gave them up to darkness and starvation like lambs to the altar. And for what? This monstrous creation, I fear to recognize it as my child. The common people looked upon it as though it were salvation, as though it were God itself. And they see me as the Messiah. You know, nom 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 nom. I walk amongst their halls and shelters, and I shudder at what remains of humanity. They dwell in filth and hunger. Civil services have collapsed under the long, unbearable weight of the endeavor. These men and women have no means of rubbish disposal. Many of them have already been stricken by rot. If any other soul should wander through their dwellings, they would tear him apart from ligaments in search of food. And yet, they, by some power, withstand their hunger and gaze upon me. Hang on a sec. I don't think that's the place. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. They gaze upon me. They weep for joy and offer me what meager supplies they have. Oh God, please help me. I am still your faithful servant. That was called Confession. May I continue? Breakdown by the same author, Jonas Falks? Sure.